Hello dear students, welcome to Devika's Commerce and Management Academy. Job costing. Today we'll work out one important problem. Very important and easily you can understand. Important but it is not tough. The problem is given on the desktop. You can take a screenshot or note down. This is taken from R.P. Trivedi author, Pankaj Publications. First problem. Let me read the problem first. The following particulars are extracted from the books and other relevant sources on respect of Messrs. A and Company. Generally, they used to give job number, but now they have given job for particularly a particular person, that is Messrs. A and Company related. Okay. So, how many bits are there? A, B, C, D, E. 5 bits. First bit, estimated material cost of job 50,000. This is direct material and direct labor cost is likely to be 10,000. Direct material, direct wages or direct labor, it is given in the first bit. Now second bit, B bit is in machine shop, it will require machining by German machine for 20 hours and Japanese machine for 6 hours. This is related to the machine cost or machine expenses. So this is related. German machine is taking 20 hours and Japanese machine is taking 6 hours of time. Okay. Now C bit, it is related to the B bit. Now see what they are saying. The machine hour rate for German and Japanese machines are 100 rupees and 150 rupees respectively. Here we are going to get machine expenses. If it is German, 20 hours, how much is the cost at the rate of 100? 100 is mentioned in the C bit. 20 hours you are finding in the B bit. In the same way, for Japanese machine, 6 hours it is working. What is the cost? Per hour it is 150. 6 hours into 150. So if you multiply like this, you will be getting the machine expenses. Machine expenses also comes under the prime cost, direct wages, direct expenses, okay, direct material, these three. So direct expenses only, this is machine expenses. So these are the 4 points which cover 3 points which covers the prime cost. Now fourth bit, the direct wages in all other shops last year amounting to 80,000 as against to 4,80,000 factory overheads. Last year's direct wages are given. Okay, so this 8 lakh rupees related to the factory expense of 4,80,000. So as per this, you have to calculate the percentage. Okay, in the same fashion, last bit. Last year factory cost of all jobs amounted 25 lakh as against 3,75,000 of office expenses. This is all the percentage we are going to calculate. And lastly, make out a quotation with 20% profit on selling price. Profit is 20%. The previous problem 15%, whatever it may be. That comes after calculation of the total cost. Once if you get the total cost, we can calculate it easily, just like last class working notes. Do you remember? Same passion. Now let's enter into the problem. First, I have drawn the cost sheet for the job of Messrs. A and Company. First, what do we write related to the prime cost? First, estimated material cost of job 50,000, material 50,000, okay, and direct labor 10,000, labor is 10,000. And in the second bit, that is B bit and C bit related to the machinery expenses, machine expenses. You can give a heading also if you want, because we are specifically mentioning in detail. Two machines are there, German machine and Japanese machine. Now, B bit they mentioned German machine German machine is taking 20 hours. First German machine 20 hours. Cost is given in the C bit. How much? 100 rupees. 20 hours into 100 rupees comes to 2000. In the same way, Japanese machine 6 hours mentioned in the B bit. 6 hours. Cost is mentioned in the C bit 150. 6 hours into 150. So we are getting 900. If you add all this, direct material, direct labor, machine expenses means direct expenses, together we are getting prime cost of 62,900. Am I clear up to here? No doubt at all. Next, Coming to the fourth bit, the direct wages in all our shops last year amounted to 8 lakh rupees as against 4 lakh 80,000 rupees factory overheads. Now here this one we have to calculate percentage of factory overheads. So they said factory overheads are percentages of direct wages of last year. Direct wages of last year, it is given 8 lakh rupees and 4 lakh 80,000. Minimum by maximum into 100 you get the percentage, right? So 4 lakh 80,000 by 8 lakh rupees into 100 you are getting 60%. 60% is what? 60% is factory overhead, 60% of wages. They said very clear the direct wages in all shops last year amounting to 8 lakh rupees as against 4 lakh 80. So this is direct wages, factory overhead 60%. You got 60%. 60% now you calculate factory overheads you are going to get. This is factory overheads. Last bit they said na 4 lakh 80,000 factory overheads. Wages are here. Wages means nothing but labor. So 10,000 into 60% comes to 6,000. 6,000 is factory overheads. Prime cost so far we got it. Now we are adding factory overheads. Factory overheads, how do you got? At the rate of 60% of wages. 60% of wages. Wages are labor, this one. Okay. So this we have shown in the working notes very clearly. How do you got the percentage? Then as per the percentage calculated on wages. Wages means labor. So you got 6,000. This is factory overhead. If we add factory overheads, what do we get? Factory cost. Factory cost we got. Next, what else is given? In the same fashion, last bit. Last year factory cost of all jobs amounted 25 lakh and as against 3 lakh 75,000 office expenses. Now this also you have to calculate. Percentage of office overheads. Office overheads we are going to calculate on factory cost of last year. So what is given to us? 25 lakh and 3 lakh 75,000. Minimum by maximum into 100. 3 lakh 75,000 by 20 lakh into 100. You get the percentage. Percentage of 15%. How do you calculate this 15%? 15% is office overheads, 15% on factory cost. Okay. So this is on factory cost. Factory cost is here 68,900. 68,900 into 15%. It comes to 10,335. This is office expenses. How we have calculated? Percentage we have taken first. That percentage is on office overheads, that is on 15% on factory cost. Factory cost just now we got it. On this 68,900 and 15% comes to 10,335. This is office overheads. Now if we add you get the total cost. Selling and distribution expense are not given. So this is the total cost. And last bit they are saying make a quotation with 20% profit on selling price. 20% profit on selling price. Same passion. So far we have done. Profit we wanted to calculate. How do you calculate the profit? For that calculation of profit, if selling price is 100. Selling price assuming 100. Profit already mentioned 20%. Okay. So selling price if it is 100, profit is 20, means total cost will be here selling price minus profit. How much you are selling? That minus profit you get the total cost. Total cost is here 100 minus 20. Selling price minus profit. You are getting 80. When total cost is 80, profit is 20. We know that total cost is 79,235. For 79,235, how much it is? Now we'll take calculation 79,235 minimum by maximum. Okay, 79,235 into 20 by 100. So you get total 19,809 as profit. Total cost already we know. If we add profit, this profit, you get the selling price. Are you getting it? Selling price, you got it. If you want to check your calculation whether it is correct or not, selling price is 99,000 044 into 20% you calculate. You will get the same answer. This one 19,809. This answer you are going to get. In this fashion, you can check whether your calculations are correct or not. Am I clear? Simple problem. Only the thing is, you have here in this problem, percentages you have to calculate. First 1%, second 1%. How to calculate the percentage? They have given some amounts also. Once if you get the percentage, as per the given instructions, you have done factory overheads at the rate of 60% on wages. 60% how do you got here? On wages. On wages means here wages are this, that's 10,000 to 60%. You got this, you have written. And second calculation is office overheads at the rate of 15% on factory cost. So for this also you have taken the percentage. So percentage once if you get on office overheads factory cost. So this is office overheads you are calculating on factory cost. Factory cost 15% already you got. Once if you calculate you got the total office overheads. If you add you got the total cost. Now you know the calculation of profit same like previous problem. Assumed that if selling price is 100, profit is 20, then what will be the total cost? Selling price minus profit. So for total cost, this is profit is this much, and this much of 79,235 total cost. What will be the profit? A simple calculation. Like this, you got the profit. Simple, clear. Screenshot. Just understanding is not enough. You need to practice more times and more problems. Practice well. Don't forget to share this video. If you like the video, just give a thumbs up and motivate everyone by forwarding this video. Studies are easy. Let us prove it. Okay, stay connected. Good luck.